have been the mother of 7 children, the most beautiful and most loved of whom lies buried near my Cincinnati residence. It was at his dying bed and at his grave that I learned what a poor slave mother may feel when her child is torn away from her. In those depths of sorrow which seemed immeasurable, it was my only prayer to God that such anguish might not be suffered in vain.
Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote those words to Eliza Cabot Fullen, December 16, 1852. This was the same year that Harriet Beecher Stowe published the seminal account of slavery in the United States, Uncle Tom's Cabin. By the end of that year, the book had sold over 300,000 copies. Its impact on the nation can be summed up in the legendary meeting with President Lincoln in 1862, when he said, "So you're the little woman who wrote the book that created this great war." The book chronicles the story of Eliza Harris, a slave mother whose child is about to be sold. She runs, escaping a slave catcher and later connecting up with the Underground Railroad to freedom. Another slave, Uncle Tom, is sent down the ice and dies a martyr's death at the hands of the evil Simon Legree. The book itself was significant because it established the American tradition of realistic writing. Harriet was also the first U.S. female to achieve international fame as an author. She put slavery in a human form and converted many people to the abolitionists' cause. By reading Uncle Tom's Cabin, many Northerners understood the suffering of slavery for the first time.
I beseech you, pity those mothers that are constantly made childless by the American slave trade, and say, mothers of America, is this a thing to be defended, sympathized with, passed over in silence?
Ironically, 50 years later, the term Uncle Tom would become a pejorative, indicating a black man who cooperated with Southern whites instead of standing up for black rights.